My name is Jen and this is Jen Geigley Knits, and welcome to day 20 of Vlogmas. Today I'm headed over to my favorite local yarn shop, Black Sheep Craft Shop, and I'm going to go knit on their awesome couch by the beautiful window in their cute little shop and do some shopping, so come along with me. Headed to Black Sheep Craft Shop. I haven't been in a long time. We're excited to go.
Saturday morning adventure.
Yeah, long time no see.
Yeah, who's sick of me?
Who's sick of me? So I had a really fun morning visiting my friends at Black Sheep Craft Shop. Also, Nicole's sister, Jamie, has a store right next door. It's like two sisters, two stores right next to each other. So I got to visit both and see some friends while I was there and knit with Erica, and we grabbed coffee. So it was a fantastic, beautiful, sunny Saturday morning. Things have really warmed up today, so it feels completely different than it did yesterday. And I have two little goodie bags to show you, one from the Button Museum yesterday from the gift shop and one from Black Sheep today. So we can get into that, and then I will also open Advents. And yeah, it's been a great day already. So let's start with souvenirs from the Button Museum. How fun was that outing? If you haven't watched yet, go check out my video from yesterday. We went to Muscatine, Iowa to visit the National Pearl Button Museum, which was more than we ever expected, and we learned so much, and it was really, really fascinating. It was fun to pick out a few little souvenirs from the gift shop. So here's what I picked up. I got these two cute little old school pot holders. They're very, very cute in Christmas colors. These are adorable and I could not pass them up. And they have this cute little card that comes with them. And they each have one of the little buttons. And then I picked up an old card of the Bluebird buttons that I just thought were really cute in this dark gray. So yeah, you can tell that's like one of the old ones. And I just, after a whole day of seeing these button cards and seeing the big blown up banners in the museum, I fell in love with the Bluebird. And so I brought some of these home. And then I also just got some of their pearl buttons from the museum that are like their real ones that were like in the counting bin that we were doing with the sorting little paddle. So I brought some of these home. I thought I couldn't leave without that. And then I just got three, I'll take them out of the little bag, but these are the actual button blanks that get punched out of the mussel shells. So they're very thick and they're not like a finished button yet, but this is how they come out when they're punched. So I got a white, a gray, it's like a shimmery white, you know, like from the shells. So you can see what the shell pieces looked like. I just got three colors out of a big little, they had like a bowl of them. And they were 10 cents each. And so I just thought I would bring those home. And so that is, oh yeah, and I did the scoop your own scoop of buttons for $2 a scoop. And, you know, you can just scoop and put them in a bag. But of course, we sat there and, you know, curated a scoop of buttons that I really liked. So I got a really colorful mix. I got a whole bunch of yellow buttons, orange, blue, brights, red. And it is so funny. I have like a stash of wooden buttons, and I have a few like modern button cards of things, but every time I buy buttons, it's usually for a project and I sew them on the project. And so I don't have like a button stash. Like Erica has a button stash, but I don't have a true button jar. And so I'm starting that today. So let's start my button jar with this scoop of buttons from the Button Museum. Like what better way to start a collection? So there's my little button jar. We have these really fun yellow ones that had like a little swirl in the middle. And then I got a whole bunch of these clear green ones that I really liked. And then I got a set of these kind of white pearlescent ones. And these are not the pearl buttons. These are like the buttons that came after the pearl buttons for the mussels. But it was the whole history of the buttons. And I wanted to come home with some buttons. So now I'm excited about my proper button jar and the memories that come along with it. So I spent part of my morning knitting on my Gaptastic at Black Sheep Craft Shop. Erica was knitting hers as well. And then of course we did a little shopping around, and I kept coming back to this dark brown Peer Gynt from Sandnes. And so I got a couple skeins of this, and I have been wearing my Sophie scarf like daily. And so I just need more of them in different colors. So I thought this dark brown would be pretty. And then I picked up a sticker from my friend Mona, who vends there as well, or, you know, has her stickers and patches there. And I just love this little coffee person. I think I'm going to curate a selection of stickers to finally put on my water bottle And this one makes the cut. And so that's from Ramona Muse Lambert. And then I picked up this adorable mending sticker patch. Look how cute this print is. I just love these colors. I think I'm gonna put it on jeans. I'm not sure yet, but it's backed with a 3M double-sided adhesive that it washes off, and you just use it as a little patch. And I think it's so cute to maybe trim around, or, you know, I'll figure out what to do with it. I think I'm going to patch a pair of jeans that have a hole in the knee with this, and I think that'll be so cute. And then, like I mentioned, I went next door to see Nicole's sister Jamie, who has the Collective. This is her shop. It looks just like this, and this is a picture of a drawing of Jamie. This is exactly her shop, and I just had to get one of these tote bags with the illustration of her and her shop on it, and it makes a great knitting bag, and these are really like nice boxy totes, and so I picked up one of these. Let's move on to Advents for December 20th. How? I'll say that every day, but how? The 20th is like little spools of thread, and it says, it's about the journey, not the destination. I cannot believe there's only 4 of these left. Oh my gosh, these could be for a knitting or sewing project, but this was a disaster and I love it. That's amazing. You know how like knitting and sewing projects sometimes don't turn out exactly how you planned, but you still love it. Into the stocking they go. And let's do day 9 on the 12 Days of Beauty from Trader Joe's. Ooh, this is Vanilla Orchid Scented Body Mist. So it says, hold 12 inches away from body and spray as desired. That's beautiful. And we have day 20 of Hedgehog Fibers. Ooh, we have purple, indigo blue, green. Let's see. Oh, this is great. These have been so much fun. Look at that yellow. Of course, I'm going to always seek out the yellow, but the hedgehog colors are always a fun surprise. And look how much fun is in this one little mini skein. And again, this is holiday exclusive color number 20. Look how good. And it is officially time for another Lavender Loon full skein mystery skein reveal. And this time I'm actually on the right date. Like the rest of the time I can do the right date. I've always been 2 days ahead so far, but we took a trip yesterday, and the day before that I got the Yule Cat sock solstice set. So December 20th, right on time. How is it December 20th? Okay, so we're doing the reindeer in order. So the next one is Cupid, and this is totally Cupid. So we have pink, purple with little specks of other colors in there. Very, very like Valentine Cupid, but super cute. And I love purple tones, so I love this. And maybe we should look at all the skeins together. So I still have 2 left, but here's what we have so far. So we have Cupid, Comet. Oh, look how good they are together. Okay, this is so much fun to see them together. Prancer, and now I'm out of order, but Vixen. Okay, wait. Here we go. Okay, look at this. Here's the most recent 3. These are hard to hold all together. Prancer, so this is Vixen, Dancer, Dasher. Okay, they're kind of hard to hold, but Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, and Cupid. They are incredible. Wow. I love them all. Okay, so I know I've mentioned this already several times this week, but definitely stop back to see tomorrow night's episode. This is going to be Sunday, day 21, because we're going on a special surprise family outing, like the 4 of us. And I am so excited. My kids are so excited. It's something we've never really done together, all of us before. And so come back for that. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be super, super fun. And I cannot wait. The weather's cooperating, like everything looks good. So I am super excited for tomorrow. As for the rest of the weekend, I'm hoping to fit in some sewing time just whenever, because I really need to make some more gift bags. I haven't made any more than what you've seen. So I've made the 2 large ones in each color, the 4, did we make 4 of the medium sized? and that's it. And so we really have some work to do. So I'm hoping to fit that in because we're not done yet. I'm also really hoping for some knitting time to finish up these behind the scenes knitting projects that I need to wrap up by the end of the month. I also just finished a huge freelance project, and I have a freelance graphic design job during the day. So I have a day job. It probably looks on here like I just knit and craft all day and bake weird treats and make cranberry tarts and things like that all day long. But really, I do different jobs. Like I have a bunch of freelance jobs that I kind of cobble together into it's what I do. And so I just finished up a big job that actually took a lot of my time last week. And so there's a lot happening, but that's all wrapped up. And so, yeah, I'm looking into this next week and hoping for some crafty time, some knitting time. And that just sounds perfect for the week of the holidays. So we have a bit of free time this afternoon, and I'm going to ask the kids to draw and decorate this IKEA. It's supposed to be like a pencil or a paintbrush roll. That's how they list it on their website. And I'm going to give them each a brand new Sharpie and just have them doodle all over it. And I think it's going to turn out so cool because they're both such great artists and they both love to doodle. And so I'm just going to ask them to fill it all up. As I thought, they did such a good job and this turned out so cute, and I'm going to put it in my stocking from them. Look at this. So they each kind of took half of it and we laid it across the table. And even, you know, I told them like, this is gonna be kind of hard because there's bumps on the back. So it has all these little elastic loops on the back. They had no problem. And in just minutes, they had filled up this entire roll. Look how cool that looks, just with Sharpie. And so this was Lotus's side and this was Bowie's side, and then it just kind of mixed and they both kind of filled in the entire thing. I love this so much and I will keep this forever, and this will always be in my knitting bag. And what a cool little project. And it probably took them like 15 minutes because they draw all the time. really hope you've been enjoying Vlogmas so far. I think every time I do this, December is just like full of surprises. I don't always know what we're doing like the next day or even when I wake up that morning. So it just kind of it happens as it happens, and I think that's the best way to go about it. So it's not super planned, except for this outing tomorrow. That was planned. But I hope you've been enjoying it. I try to make it interesting and put a lot into it, so it's fun to watch. And so I really thank you for being here throughout this whole month. There's just like 4 days left. And then don't worry, I will be back on a regular schedule in January. So normally, if you haven't been here before, I post a new video every Saturday morning at around 7 a.m. Central Standard Time every Saturday. And so I will be right back at it in January. I might take, depending on what day, I'll probably be back that weekend, like after the 25th. This will probably go through the 24th Vlogmas. That's like the standard, I think. Sometimes I post one more video on the 25th or the 26th to like do a little holiday recap. But if we're busy, I might not, so we'll see. But that's kind of, we're gonna wrap it up in a few days. So I thank you for being here. It really means a lot. I've loved getting to know you through the comments and through the premieres and watching these episodes together and going on these adventures together. So thank you for being here. I have really had fun this month. Not that it's over yet. We have a lot left. But yeah, but just don't worry. I will still see you in January if you like hanging out here, because I like hanging out here and I hope you do too. That is all I have for today. Thank you for hanging out and going to the local yarn shop with me today. It's always fun going to Black Sheep Craft Shop, and I love just hanging out in there. You can kind of make yourself at home and settle into the couches and chairs, and it's a really cozy knitting spot with so much inspiration around you, and so I love hanging out there. Hope you have some crafty, cozy time today, and I will see you in the next one. Come back tomorrow. Bye.